Yeah, so Spectrum has been around. It's our 50th anniversary next year.
Woohoo!
Started by a bunch of ministers, Burlington Ecumenical Area ministers.
Awesome.
Who saw the need to help homeless teenagers back in
You
1970.
know, men and women of the cloth do the right thing most. If not all the time.
COTS was started by a bunch of there's a lot of places that we take for granted now that were started with some religious,
Absolutely.
background. So we're not we're non-sectarian now, of course, regular nonprofit, and it just started very humbly. And then it grew over the years, and we really work with kids as young as now as 13, all the way up to 24, who are homeless, runaways, at risk of being homeless, in the criminal justice system, in the foster care system, the children's mental health system, addicted to drugs and alcohol, gang members, kids involved in human trafficking, and as I tell people, inevitably some combination, right?
Well, it's all overlapping, right?
Right, it is. It is. So it could be a young person who's leaving foster care and has, addiction problems, or somebody who was a runaway who also deals with mental health issues, or sometimes 4, 5, 6, 7 of those things.
At once.
So,
and what are the services that Spectrum is providing to this community? To the community that you serve.
Right. So there's what we call basic needs. So we have a drop-in center. If you go there right now, they're probably getting ready for dinner. You can come in any day of the week. Opens at 10 a.m. Free hot lunch, free hot dinner, tons of donated clothes, line of credit outdoor gear exchange for winter boots in the winter. Take a shower, do your laundry, use the computers to look for jobs, look for an apartment. We don't need your Medicaid number. We don't need your, come on in. And that's a good entry point to Spectrum. A health clinic right next door. Community Health Center has their satellite health clinic right in our building. So free health care for kids, doctors, nurses. There's a lab in there. Upstairs we have 8 beds, shelter beds, so kids can come in at 5 p.m., get off the street. And then if they do well there, the average stay there is about 90 days. They can move to the front of the building, which is 8 apartment units that we have, okay? So now they're going to pay 1/3 of their income in rent. We're going to help them start a bank account. We're going to tell them what the FAFSA is, where CCV is, how to get your high school diploma. And then the last 2 winters, we added 10 more beds. I went to Bishop Coyne, because I'm a Catholic. I said, you have 2 churches downtown, and in the winter, we're full all the time. So he's letting us use a church hall, and from November to March, we put 10 more beds in there, too. So in the wintertime, at least then we have some place so nobody freezes to death,
And you're full.
We're full. It's sad. It's good we're full, but it's sad that there's that many kids who literally are on the streets and have nowhere to go.
And who need someone who's caring for them.